Right at the top of the hour. Thank you once again for joining us. This is News Tonight at 10. My name is Patricia Lokoma Mpango. Now into the bulletin. The youth who have graduated under the presidential initiative on scaling the girl and boy child program have been advised to form groups to be able to benefit from the capital that the president has pledged to support them with. While officiating the graduation ceremony of the 2022 and 2023 intake of youth from the 9 centers of Kampala, President Museveni urged the public to embrace the practice of producing things themselves other than importing them.
Over 16,000 youth from the 9 centers of Kampala under the Presidential Initiative on Skilling the Girl and Boy Child have received certificates from the Directorate of Industrial Training after qualifying in 14 skills that include hairdressing, knitting, embroidery, welding, bakery, shoemaking and electronic installation, among others. These have exhibited the skills they have acquired to the President and the First Lady at Kololo Independence Grounds.
I assured them that we shall get capital for them, provided they agree to work in groups, area by area.
While officiating the graduation ceremony, President Museveni expressed his disappointment with head teachers of public schools who want to get money from poor children.
Now challenging the whole system, the whole political class, and the whole administrative class. Why can't we introduce free education as we had planned in all the government schools, primary and secondary and technical?
The Minister of Education and Sports, Janet Kataha Museveni, fronted exemplary conduct and moral uprightness if these graduate services are to thrive.
I urge each of you to embrace the digital era that is here and to seize every opportunity to leverage its benefits for your entrepreneurial growth. As you do so, I implore you also to invest in your character development. I cannot forget.
The program has transformed youth from ghetto areas of the 5 divisions of Kampala.
Of us, none is wearing an imported thing. This is weaving, this is production. All our materials are our own cotton. All our shoes are Kaumo leather shoes.
The State House Comptroller, General Eche, said the initiative addresses the objective of unemployment and value addition plus growth in Uganda's cottage industry.
Your Excellency, it is another solution, and this is in the Ministry of Works. There is a project that is upcoming called Standard Gauge Railway. This standard gauge railway requires so many welders. Instead of keeping our welding teams here redundant, why don't we register them, Your Excellency? We work together with that ministry so that when that project starts, we can employ them.
She proposed a number of areas, including oil and gas sector, and the construction of the standard gauge railway, through which these youth can get employment after training. Over 50,000 youth have been trained since the program's inception in 2017. The program beneficiaries are trained for 6 months, after which they are certified by the Directorate of Industrial Training under the Ministry of Education and Sports. I'm Nafka Farida and Dan Lugina.
Now, Parliament plans to update the copyright law to allow innovators benefit from their knowledge. This was confirmed by the Deputy Speaker of Parliament, Thomas Taebwa, while officiating the Youth and Innovation Expo held at Makerere University.
Youth innovators turned up in large numbers at Makerere University to take part in the Youth and Innovation Expo organized by Makerere University with support from the United Nations Development Program, UNDP. The two-day expo is running under the theme, Fostering Innovations for Uganda's Transformational Development. Some of the innovations showcased include this car that can be driven by a person with disability who can use all the hands.
The work behind me is of a student here in his third year, Nwagaba, who made this concept car to address the challenge of the lame, the disabled people that find it hard to move. Usually these ones that use hands but they don't have legs. So he came up with this concept car. This one we have here, it's made out of wood and it has an engine of a boda so that it can help in the movement. Using the engine of the boda to make it a little bit cheaper in terms of fuel and also accessing it so that even someone with a low income can actually access this car.
Brian Mugisa also innovated the Calcut app that helps students calculate entry points at university level.
The problem I was solving is that me and my friends, when we were joining campus, we didn't have access to that formula of calculating cut-off points. And even the people we asked, like our parents and also the friends, had totally forgotten about that formula. So that's why we came up with Calcut so that someone doesn't have to cram that formula, which is prone to errors. So you just use our app which we have built. We tested it many times. Even our user base, the 5,000 users, have also helped us to improve the app. So you can use it and it is error-free and easy to use.
The Deputy Speaker of Parliament, Thomas Tayebwa, officiated the event and confirmed that Parliament is in the process of updating the copyright law. He also pledged government support towards commercializing youth innovations.
The problem we have is when we get money, we eat, and then when we are full, then we save. You can't involve that. These innovations, you can't. Don't think UNDP will keep giving you free money. They are giving you a seed. They are giving you a platform.
The United Nations Development Program, UNDP Uganda Resident Representative Elsie Atafa, emphasized the need for investment in innovation.
So in a world of uncertainty, what do we have to do? When we have climate crisis and COVID and other things, what do? We must invest. We must innovate. And this is why we are here. Because I think what COVID taught us, I don't want to speak up, but we open our eyes to the innovations that Uganda you have. And I think some of the best innovations we've seen came out during COVID. So whilst it was a very complex situation, we also know that we innovated. And this is why we must invest in those innovations. We must ensure, make sure that we are building resilience to crisis and shocks as we move forward.
Makerere University Vice-Chancellor Professor Barnabas Nawangwe says the Innovation Hub at the university will support all innovators regardless of their education level.
This is an open innovation. Anybody with a good idea is welcome. Okay? Of course, they have to go through some sieving to see is that innovation worthwhile developing. But we welcome innovators from anywhere, from other universities, we are working with the young men from Katwe. The first engine to be developed in Africa was started by young men in Katwe. They only came to Makerere to get some assistance from professors how to improve what they were doing. So we are working with everybody, whether you have gone to university or not, you are welcome, provided you have a good idea.
UNDP is supporting innovations because this feeds into the Sustainable Development Goal 1 of eradicating extreme poverty by 2030. Adia Nakute, UBC.
Prime Minister Robina Nabanja has ordered all extension staff in the country to move from offices and go to the farms to help farmers increase production, productivity and profitability. Let's hear more in this report.
Following a visit to several farmers in Kagadi district, Prime Minister Robina Nabanja noted that extension staff must move to the field immediately to respond to the concerns raised by the farmers. Nabanja says many farmers are still stuck in low-value crops such as maize and beans, yet the president wants the farmers to do commercial agriculture.
Members, the way to go is for you to move from the offices and go down and see our farmers, what they are doing. You're not supposed to be in the office. You're not supposed to look like that. You're supposed to see.
Nabanja was not happy with the way the irrigation scheme that was established by government is being used to grow low-value crops, yet the intention was to help farmers produce high-value crops.
Irrigation scheme he only needs to add fertilizers on his soil, and then he chooses the enterprises that can bring good returns. Or kulima nechibalo, what the president wrote about. I remember I left you with the president's letter. Did you internalize?
I went through it.
Yes.
And we discussed it with him.
Yes.
Weno Chakulaga, the State Minister for Agriculture, asked the youth to engage in agriculture because it yields instantly. Henry Musasizi, the State Minister for Finance, asked the people of Kagadi to embrace government programs aimed at increasing household incomes. Aisha Sekindi, the State Minister for Water, says that government has now began providing water for production for farmers on top of availing funds for maintenance of water sources. Farmers, however, appeal to government to address some of the challenges that are hindering their breakthrough.
I've gone through the hatchery as a breeder. The biggest challenge is feeding. If it would be assisted with a fish feed pelleting machine, then it would push us ahead.
Nabanja highlighted the 6 policy proposals, which are production, multiplication, distribution and certification of seeds and stocking materials, disease control, agricultural mechanization, and irrigation. Others include farmer education and mobilization, in addition to partnership with big landowners and interventions in the fisheries sector. The farmer education, mobilization, value addition and service delivery campaign is already on in Kagadi, Chivale and Kakumiro districts. The Agribusiness Expo brings together smallholder farmers, large-scale farmers, farmer associations, agricultural researchers, and business companies to exchange ideas on how best to improve production, productivity, and profitability. The Office of the Prime Minister, in conjunction with the Ministry of Agriculture, Animal Industry and Fisheries and other line government agencies, organized the Agricultural Expo following the advice of His Excellency President Yoweri Museveni.
Now, a 2-day Ministry of Finance Central Region budget consultative meeting has ended at Rida Hotel Seta in Mukono District, with Public Service Minister Wilson Muluri Mukasa assuring public servants in the local government that Cabinet still stands by its 2018 resolution of phased increment of civil servants' salaries at all levels, with the lowest cadre in U8 scale getting at least 1.2 million shillings monthly.
Budgeting in terms of sector. We have moved from sector budgeting to program.
And all I can say is that government is committed to enhancing salaries. If our financial situation was okay, we would enhance normally. You know, everybody concerned would be enhanced. But in our case, there are so many competing priorities. I think we passed the pay principles in 2018, and with a lot of advice from technical people, it was felt at that time that the lowest pay, that is U8, should at least be 1.2 million shillings. And we are still sticking to that, and then we move upwards. So far we have enhanced certain categories, including scientists and engineers and science teachers, and sections of the armed forces. So we are going to move. We are going to move progressively when the economic situation improves, when we carry out the various rationalization programs, which will also liberate some money. All this money that we get is likely to be plowed into salary enhancement. So all I can say is that yes, the public servants should be patient. Let them be patient. This situation is temporary. We are committed and we are not going to renege on that. There's been a lot of political interference, local political interference in the service commissions, to the extent that the interference has paralyzed the operations of those service commissions. We're saying this is wrong because in the end it injures service delivery.
That which are identified at parish level and division levels are not taken care of.
Now over to Karamoja. Uganda People's Defense Forces is holding 91 animal cattle belonging to a group of Turkana pastoralists which were impounded during the evictions. These pastoralists, who reacted by shooting at UPDF soldiers 2 weeks ago in Rupa's sub-county, Moroa district, were also had also crossed over to Uganda in search of water and pasture for their animals.
On 4th this month, Turkana pastoralists handed over 2 guns to UPDF commanders in Naputi, Ameditach, Rupa County, Moroa district. The 2 guns were part of the 3 guns which had and used to shoot at the UPDF security operatives. 2 weeks back, the Turkana pastoralists shot at security forces in Rupa sub-county, Moroa district, in a joint security operation mounted by Uganda People's Defense Forces and Uganda Police Force. Turkana pastoralists were evicted from Karamoja sub-region, where a number of animals were held.
Some of the Turkanas shot back at the UPDF who implemented the order.
Conducting a foot patrol, came in contact with the Turkana armed warriors, where the Turkana withdrew, leaving behind 91 heads of cattle, which were later impounded by our forces and driven into our detachment.
According to the security sources in Karamoja region, the animals will only be released on condition that the Turkana produce the 3rd gun.
They saw 3 guns being used. So the return of 2 guns leaves 1 gun out. Now when 1 gun is returned to make 3, then the cows, which are now over 90 because are produced, will be returned.
Over 02 guns, and we still expect 1 more gun to be handed over. The guns are still in Naput. Anytime they'll be delivered to the division headquarters for onward action. As soon as they hand over the remaining gun, the cows which are still under our custody will be handed over to or back to the respective owners in the presence of their local leaders.
Moroa district chairperson David Koryang says despite the eviction of the Turkana pastoralists, traders from both countries are still crossing for business.
Business community of the Turkana do come to buy from Uganda and also go and buy from them. That's what is on now.
Turkana pastoralists have been crossing to Uganda for water and pasture due to poor arid climate in their area in Kenya. However, early this year, President Yoweri Museveni banned all Turkana pastoralists from grazing within Uganda after they killed 3 geologists in Lotsan, sub-county, Moroa district.
Now, the elderly people and children have been abandoned in Moroa district as women and youth migrate to urban centers and other districts to look for survival. This has allegedly been caused by the increasing hunger due to crop failure as a result also of too much drought that hit Karamoja sub-region.
Leaders in Karamoja sub-region are worried that the current hunger situation in the region is likely to affect the success of parish development model program in Moroa district. This comes after the women and youth decided to migrate from their villages to urban areas in search of survival following the continued hunger threat in the region.
The position is going to be worse than last year, when we had a famine between June, July, and September.
We have to look for gold for survival.
In most sub-counties in Moroa district, including Lotsan, Ropa, Nadunget, and Loptuk, many elderly people and young children have been abandoned in their villages in areas like Naputi village in Nakiroro parish. Still in Moroa district, most people have migrated to the neighboring urban centers. According to local leaders, the village had a population of over 300 people, now has less than 30, and all granaries have run empty.
Now, here, they will not even reach the 30. There were many, you see now.
In Kidepo village, Lotsan sub-county is where we found a family of 7 having local brew residue and wild greens as their lunch. A few meters away is an elderly woman who has been abandoned after her children went to look for survival. Most families now feed on local brew residues, wild greens and wild meat such as big rats.
In Moroa are surviving on residue and rats, can say wild fruits. And
it's like they bring it from town. Like these other children who go and work in town, then they come with the residue.
Leaders are now in fear that many children are also likely to drop out of school, and the parish development program also likely to cripple as families keep on migrating.
Children will leave school. Like the place where we have been, homes have migrated from the settlements and are going to work in mines in order to raise money to buy food.
May even affect the PDM progressivity, because some people have hoped to go for livestock. Some people have hoped to go for cereal banking.
Leaders have, however, called on government and other partners to curb the situation before death is registered.
Moroa needs your support. Moroa needs your support. I call all our dear partners, our lovely government, to intervene in relief funds.
The government and the NGOs and all maybe partners to help.
The hunger situation in Karamoja sub-region is as a result of the long drought which led to crop failure in most parts of the region, coupled with insecurity which so many people ran away from the green belts. Apparently, the most affected districts include Moroa, Kabong, and Amdat district.
Now, small and medium enterprises have faulted commercial banks for what they describe as hiding behind money lenders to financially terrorize unsuspected credit seekers. The SMEs want government to act tough on money lenders in order to enable growth in the small scale or medium enterprises later and to advance business enterprises. This was during the week online chat with the State Minister for Investment, Evelyn Anite, who encouraged SMEs to seek financial services from formally registered service providers.
But they go and use that money. When they go to money lender, when they go to banks, they don't train them. But they go and use that money and they bring back the money.
In this seemingly tough talk, this middle-aged woman is indicating that moneylenders are becoming a cause for more alarms than whispers. Esther Najemba is joining thousands of other small-scale and medium business administrators to fault commercial banks over connivance with moneylenders.
So the president has to be bitter on banks, because the banks, they are the one giving moneylenders money.
This outcry coming barely weeks since President Yoweri Museveni expressed concern over the same.
So if inflation is 5%, 4%, 3%, why should anybody charge Amagoba or interest of 3% per month? Which means 36%, 20%.
This is one of the reasons why Uganda Development Bank Limited has been part of this week's version of the Chat with Anite, an online business engagement.
So just in case you don't fall under the UDP threshold, there is also the SME Recovery Fund. Just in case you don't fall under the SME Recovery Fund, you can fall under the Agriculture Credit Facility Fund. If you don't fall there, then you can go to the Paris Development Model, the PDM. So we have all this, and then if you don't fall in PDM, you can fall in Mioga.
UDB has shared what they have to offer in helping Ugandan business people recover from economic breakdown.
I think we have run training programs for 1,000 SMEs. Out of those, we have shortlisted about 270 SMEs to get into the hand-holding program.
Embracing interest-friendly loans is what government-affiliated commercial banks have in stock. This is what Minister Anite is encouraging business owners to embrace.
This agriculture credit facility, we have good news there. It has been there since 2019, and the good news about it is the fact that it has grown from 200 billion to 800 billion. So this is good news. But then the uptake levels are still low.
As for moneylenders, she is as concerned as the president.
How can you take my land, which values 100 million, just in exchange of loan of 10 million? And then when I default on the 10 million, you take my land value of 100 million. So it's not fair. It's not a level field. And that's why I want us to have a bigger baraza with all the banks and the central bank to see how we can support the people.
What remains apparent is that there is money made available by government for small-scale and medium enterprises to expand and sustain their businesses. Henry Okrut, UBC.
Uganda Tourism Board, UTB, has signed a memorandum of understanding with the Netherlands government aimed at, among other things, to scale up sustainable and inclusive tourism in the country and develop Uganda travel industry into a resilient, environmentally and socially conscious sector that offers sustainable and diverse tourism products.
Honorable Minister signs.
This is what we are advancing. Sustainability is one of the key values of the development of tourism according to the policy that we have, but also the development agenda and the promotional agenda is all about making everything sustainable. We see some of you online because these days it's very easy to know who is doing what, by going online and checking out. And we can see the difference that this project, through the capacity building that has already been done, is making into your businesses. And as Uganda Tourism Board, we are in this with you to support you as the private sector as much as possible, and having the opportunity to have this partnership and support from the government of the Netherlands is an added value to everything else that we are doing.
So the new program that we launched today will put Uganda further on the map, I'm sure. CBI and the Uganda Tourism Board will develop a common vision for Uganda's market potential as a high-value destination for sustainable tourism and adventurous travelers. This new program will focus on capacity building of tour operators, and I see many of you here. The aim is to keep tourists longer in the country. I think it was also mentioned already by CBI, whereby they spend more in the country. And if we can attract more tourists to Uganda the year round, Uganda will generate more income, more employment opportunities in all different regions.
So it's good that the partner we have is you, the Dutch people. So I want to thank you for the commitment. I want to thank all those that are participating and hope we get these skills, because we are not going to train everyone in the sector. Those that have benefited, hope you'll be able to share with the others so that they can benefit. Because we are talking about growing the tourism numbers and sustainable tourism and encouraging more visitors to come from Europe. She was telling me she prepared elsewhere, not here, but please, I know you do. Thank you so much.
The Allied Health Professionals, that is the Council Uganda, is set to commence a medical quiz competition to enrich their medical knowledge and boost their self-esteem. The quiz competition, to be conducted at Indian Institute of Health and Allied Services or Sciences, started on Saturday, November 18th, 2023. It will start on Saturday, November 18th, 2023, and will feature multiple rounds, and winners will get an opportunity to travel to Kenya to broaden their horizons and the medical world and experience a different culture.
Uganda has organized a medical quiz aimed at boosting all medical students and participating health professionals' confidence and self-esteem. Dr. Mpima Chirabo, the registrar at the Allied Health Professionals Council, sheds more light on this impending medical quiz and its significance to the participants.
We are supposed to regulate, supervise, and control the training and practice of allied health professionals. And when you talk of allied health professionals, we are talking of our people, like the radiographers, biotechnicians, health inspectors, dispensers, physiotherapists, environmental health officers. That is the group we are talking about. And they are going to have this quiz as a way of enhancing our relationship with the service providers in order for us to be able to improve health service delivery in the country.
Kafero Aside, a member of the HVF, explains how activities like this quiz empower health professionals and medical students.
It's empowering health workers and medical students. That's all we are looking at, is empowering these health workers and medical students in that aspect.
According to Musime Denise, a nutritionist at HVF, this quiz competition will enhance abilities and foster networking among medical professionals.
Since in this quiz we are dealing with professionals and training institutions, so in partnership with the Allied Health Professional Council and the Healthy Village Foundation, we did benchmarking, and we have organized to take the winners to Nairobi, Kenya, specifically to Kenya Medical Training College, but also we shall visit different hospitals and pharmacies plus drug shops, such that my colleagues have already talked about this in the objectives, such that they can experience a new culture from the other side.
When you come together, and then you know that we have a physiotherapist, we have a nutritionist, we have a lab technician. Only that helps the community at large to know that actually this one and this one does this.
Now, police in North Choga have engaged with journalists in the region in a bid to improve on their relationship and reporting standards on crime stories. North Choga RPC Dio Obura cautioned the journalists against reporting and discussing cases that are under investigation, while the journalists accused police of delaying with information.
Then the other thing is harassment, that includes police brutality, the arrest and confiscations of your gadgets.
Accusation and counter-accusation during the police media engagement.
Let us not say police is not doing it. Let us not say court is not doing it. Because if a person is taken to court without that insight of the witness, that case cannot stand.
Clients who come expect to get quality service.
North Choga RPC De Obura asked media practitioners to refrain from discussing sensitive cases under investigation. Obura says the act is counterproductive since it jeopardizes the investigations.
You're discussing and arming the suspects with information, making it very difficult for the security to achieve the objection to secure the public, because the man will be on the run or will get the information, use it against innocent people, and sometimes injures them or kills them.
On the issue of inaccurate reporting, the journalist also accused police for delaying with the crime reports.
When you contact the PRO, he will tell you, no, I haven't yet been briefed by the territorial command. Please wait. And yet, given the emergence of new media, such stories will be everywhere. So I hope with the response from RPC, starting today, I hope things will improve.
Police has always been accused of violence against journalists. In November 2018, a radio station in Lira was raided by police, apprehended a number of staff, and the radio was closed for months for allegedly misinforming the public.
We're supposed to be the beginning and the end when it comes to communication.
The recent interface presented an opportunity for police and the media practitioners from the region to improve on their working relationship.
The purpose of us engaging with the media today is to just put to them on how they can be able to share the information that builds people and that builds the community, however hard that is.
Police and journalists present a powerful opportunity to communicate with the public about crime threats, events, and community policing. The police media engagement was supported by Communication for Development Foundation Uganda, CDFU, with the funding from Plan Uganda. Eddie Olwa, UBC News.
Thank you very much there, Eddie Olwa. Let's go for a short break and return.
Transport to the wrong person. Here's how to reverse it with MTN Mobile Money. Dial *165#. Select My Account. Select Initiate Reversal. You will see your last 3 transactions. Select the transaction you want to reverse. Enter your mobile money PIN and you'll get an SMS confirmation that the transaction has been blocked from being withdrawn. And that's it. Please note, only transactions that haven't been withdrawn can be reversed.
The Women Trade Fair for this year brings you the Black Friday earlier than ever before. Get ready to buy what you need at a 50% discount. Home appliances like fridges, cookers, TVs, and so much more. Boda bodas, tukutukus, soap, detergent, cooking oil, sugar, rice, and so much more. Don't miss to get what you've been longing for at a discounted price of up to 50% at the Women Trade Fair Black Friday from 3rd to 10th October. Proudly sponsored by Total Energy, Science, Technology and Innovation Secretariat, Stanbic Bank, Uganda Breweries Limited, Tembo Seals, Uganda Bati, Simba Automotives, and Node Group.
It's freak
Freaky Friday from Airtel. Buy or gift. Buy or gift.
Get freaky too. Dial *100*0# to load a Freaky Friday bundle for you to enjoy the best offers on voice and data.
To buy a bundle for friends and family, dial *100*0#. Freaky Friday with Airtel. Buy or gift a bundle today. Dial *100*0# to get started.
Airtel, a reason to imagine.
And now quickly into our business segment, let's follow the trends of the money markets and the securities in our financial markets update. Uganda is set to host the second edition of the Uganda United Arab Emirates, that is Uganda and United Arab Emirates Business Forum from the 10th to 13th of October 2023, with the intention to enhance trade ties, increase the incomes of both players and promote tourism. Let's hear more in this report.
Good morning.
This 4-day Uganda-UAE Business Forum presents a networking opportunity for Uganda's trade community to explore win-win investment experiences with the Arab world. It also targets areas for investment including commercial agriculture, oil and gas, manufacturing, infrastructure, among others.
We'll be having B2B sessions. We have 3 sectors of our economy that we'll be promoting to them. One of them being commercial agriculture, the other being ICT, the other being minerals. We want to attract them in these sectors, and the other being tourism. So we are looking at UAE bringing us FDI, which can be able to fast track our economy to make sure that we grow at a speed faster than the way we are growing right now.
Minister Anita submits that this business summit targets creating lifelong business-to-business partnerships, increase export market for Uganda's products in the UAE, and enhance tourism capacity.
You all do recall that people like to go to Silicon Valley, and now they are moving to Africa, and not anywhere in Africa but in Uganda, thanks to the aggressive investment promotion and the conferences that we're having to open Uganda to the world.
According to the ambassador of Uganda to the UAE, Wanume Chibedi, foreign direct investment from the UAE to Uganda increased from $300 million in 2018 to about $3 billion in 2023. Hence, this summit seeks to build further the business momentum between the two countries.
UAE has now become Uganda's #1 market destination for our exports in the Middle East and Gulf countries. And it is #5 globally. That is how important it is. And in the last 4 years, Honorable Minister, in 2018, the foreign direct investments from UAE to Uganda were about $300 million US. By Expo, it had grown to $1 billion US. And after Expo, because of the great work we did together with the Investment Authority, it has gone to $3 billion US. The main objective is to facilitate dialogue between Ugandan government and UAE government and businesses. The four-day event will provide business-to-business meetings, government-to-business meetings, and also exhibitions are going to be showcased.
Crispus Arinitwe, Ubcnews.
It's Freaky Friday from Airtel. Buy or gift. Buy or gift.
Get freaky too! Dial *100*0# to load a Freaky Friday bundle for you to enjoy the best offers on voice and data.
To buy a bundle for friends and family, dial *100*0#. Freaky Friday with Airtel. Buy or gift a bundle today. Dial *100*0# to get started.
Airtel, a reason to imagine.
Welcome into the world of sports, where the Parliamentary Sports Club has paid tribute to its members who played an instrumental role in securing the hosting rights for the AFCON 2027 finals. This achievement realized through a collaborative Pamoja bid with Uganda, Kenya and Tanzania as they continue to reverberate with excitement throughout the East African sports landscape.
2027 AFCON, Kenya, Uganda and Tanzania.
The announcement made last month by the Confederation of African Football Executive Committee granting AFCON 2027 hosting rights to the Pamoja bid marked a milestone for the three East African nations. The significance of hosting the AFCON 2027 finals goes beyond the football field, as it promises to spur improvements in sports infrastructure across the region, leaving a lasting legacy for future generations. Within the Parliamentary Sports Committee, key figures like Moses Magogo, President of the Federation of Uganda Football Associations and the Member of Parliament for Budiope East, Honorable Peter Ogwang, the State Minister for Sport, and his predecessor, Hamson Obua, the club's patron, Right Honorable Anita Among, the Speaker of Parliament, stood at the forefront of this endeavor.
Honor to hand over the ejaze for the Speaker to the Honorable Chief Whip, Honorable Hamson Obua, on behalf of the organizers of this event. What we need to concentrate now is about the infrastructure, and also let's look at other social sectors. For instance, I want to talk about particularly on the areas of stadiums. I want to talk about the areas of roads. I want to talk about areas of airfields, maybe where we will be able to put up these stadiums. So I want to say, as a country, we are ready. And as a sports fraternity, I want to call upon the Federation now to begin preparing a young team. We should be able to compete.
Maybe we need to even now dream further. When you host Africa Cup of Nations, your next dream must be World Cup. And that dream must be launched immediately. World Cup 2030 and beyond, on condition that we are able to put in place world-class sports infrastructure. I believe East Africa can host even World Cup.
The club is now gearing up for the East African Parliamentary Games, a regional sporting event scheduled to take place in Rwanda next month. The Pamoja Bid's triumph in securing AFCON 2027 hosting rights has been looked at by many as a turning point for East African football and spurs a well for the continued growth of sports in the region. Grace Joyce Kemigisa, UBC News.
Like he said, the next step is to dream bigger than AFCON. Thank you so much for being a part of us. My name is Patricia Lokoma Mpango. Mugalu Mohammed on sign language. Lydia, very busy. They are coordinating from the entire news team. We say good night, but UBC TV continues, and we leave you with the weather forecast presented by Millie Kutesa.
Thanks for tuning on UBC. My name is Kutesa Millie with your weather update. We are still having light isolated showers here and there. Nevertheless, we're having a reduction in wet activities, and seeing the satellite picture, we're having a ridging over the tip of South Africa that is pulling the moist winds that are supposed to come into our country, hence reducing the wet activities. Nevertheless, we're still having moist winds that are blowing from Congo advection coming to our country in combination with the local effects, bring us the light isolated showers we are seeing here and there within our country. Nevertheless, we are still in rain season. Tomorrow morning, we expect to wake up with thunder showers across parts of Kampala and some parts of Masaka and some parts of Nakasongola, but the rest of the central is going to wake up to a bright, sunny day. Moving to the eastern, we are having a bright, sunny day across Soroti, but Jinja and Tororo, some parts are going to wake up to a thunder showers. Moving to the western stretch, we are waking up to a bright, sunny day, apart from Mbala, we are seeing light, isolated shows. Moving to the northern sector, for them they are waking up to a bright, sunny day. Afternoon hours, we are seeing a pickup of light isolated showers across Mubende and some parts of Nakasongola, but the rest of the central are going to continue with sunny intervals. Moving to the eastern stretch, we are seeing a pickup of light isolated showers across Soti, but the rest of the area with sunny intervals. The western stretch, for them, they're having a pickup of thunder showers at a maximum of 31 degrees Celsius across Kasese, 29 Masindi, lowest with Kabale Highlands of 25 degrees Celsius. Northern sector, we are seeing a pickup of light showers here and there at a maximum of 30 degrees Celsius, apart from Arua, we are seeing a 29 degrees Celsius. News moving out of Uganda toward the festivals across the globe, we are forecasting sunny conditions across Doha with a maximum of 39 degrees Celsius. Nairobi and Tokyo with sunny intervals at a maximum of 28 degrees Celsius across Nairobi. Hong Kong with the cloudy conditions, though the temperature is going to be a little high at 26 degrees Celsius. New York with light isolated showers at a maximum of 19 degrees Celsius. Thanks for tuning on UBC. My name is Kutesa Millie. Stay tuned and see you tomorrow.
UBC, inspiring Uganda.
It's not about the colors on the surface. It goes beyond the land that I have trodden. It goes before me everywhere I go. It's in the way I live and walk and talk. It's the spirit of a nation. It is living in me. It's the voice of the power in me, and now I hear it. Call to me. Teach me how to be like you. And still your ways, in me. Heal me and teach me how to be Uganda, so I can stand and proudly say I am Uganda. I'm your child. I'm here for you to raise me. But who am I? And how do you define me? A heart of truth and justice I'll crave. Blood is on my days. You're the spirit of a nation living in me. You're the voice of the power in me, and now I hear you. Yeah, call to me. Teach me how to be like you. And still your ways, in me. Heal me and teach me how to be Uganda, so I can stand and proudly say I am Uganda. I am Uganda. I am Uganda. Heal me, heal me, heal me, heal me, heal me, call to me. And still your
Etembele nafuna aligaba telia mukila yalila omusai yamala yanyamba zomodali my superpower no weakness obola Uganda tukusimba Ruhanga.
Come and tend to the sick. Cause there must be something she can do. This heart is broken in two.
Yes,
Color, it's a case of emergency. There's a patient by the name of Gregory. Night nurse. Could everyone who had sex last night please only smile? You alone can quench this thirst. My night nurse.
Yo, this is Black Hawk, so you're hanging with DJ Santos.
Oh, the pain is getting worse. I don't wanna see no dark. I need attendance from my nurse around the clock.
Sagara kukurumia bambi kali sagara okabe yagala manye yukwagala na kwampe uwede wonze ngenda nafuna yeyo mulala yeyo.
Yo, this is Black Box and you're hanging with DJ Santos.
see them let them say, okay. Still I got enough love for you. All these talk of hearsay and she say, won't get us nowhere. Believe me, all I'm guilty of, girl, is loving you. For all the things they say and try to do to separate me and you, still I got enough love for you. Oh, yeah. Enough love for you. Oh, yeah. No lies, no games, no fronting of a kind. You always be mine. Think all things come rain or shine. I love you for all time. Just be good to me. I'll be good to you. Just be good to me. No matter what they say, this your love not share. Can't come between. Investing my time and trust in you is all I wanna do. Believe me, girl. Won't be denied or rejected by cheap words or what you may have heard. Still I've got it plenty, and for you my empress, yeah. My love will never run empty. We've got a touch that means so much. Come on, let's nice it up. Just be good to me. I'll be good to you. Just be good to me. No matter what they say, this your love not share. Can't come between one talent of I to take to the sky with you by my side. So it's written, so it must be done. Come on, let's have some fun. Man need woman and woman must have their mate. And you I can relate. Yeah, come on my love, let's get it straight. Yeah, just be good to me. I'll be good to you. Just be good to me. No matter what they say, this your love not share. Can't come between. Ooh yeah, oh yeah, oh. Ooh yeah, ooh
so happy I'm alive. Grateful for the sunrise and that you're right here by my side. And I just wanna thank you for always being there for me. And when we're apart, baby, I just want you to know you're always in my heart. Baby, I love you unconditionally. Baby, I love you, never, never wanna leave. Baby, I love you unconditionally. No matter what, baby, I'm always gonna be your girl, always gonna be your girl. Yeah, always gonna be your girl.
Yo, this is Black Box and you're hanging with DJ Santos.
I hope on the days when you're down, the memories of me will turn your frown upside down, and they will be curious to know what you're smiling all about.
Ultimate Mix Music Master DJ
abantu njagala bagambe musanyu nti mubangi bonna balonda munze nolo n'abamukumu nkikakase tize natwala okumbejja eyo gye mpitaeta mu bupanya ndaba y'abalungi bangi naye olw'omukwano gwange toli mbalabeera nze ne mbayitako mbanja bansutasuta mbalabe kayira mulamu lyenene kuba buli mulungi oli kigogofu n'ebiso byebetendeke ekalikesaba nyabodya mbeera mugumu tebana kutya emmeme yagenda omutima byonna nabikuwa Jennifer njagala nsine ku mazina twazinira wali ku mbaga ya Juli oyimbe n'akayimba kennyini kano waka Christina Garela change nawe emeya wekibuga kinene ekirungi omutali bbala abantu njagala bagambe musanyu nti mubangi bonna balonda munze olwo n'abamukumu kikakase nze natwala omumbejja aba bakusiyasiya mu kkubo tebakuwa kitiibwa nze njagala obagambe bamanye nze nakuli omwoyo mukwana ebintu byenkugamba bikulu olina okunesiga nze obutanesigali bani kuba kusinga nanoonya nembulwa mazima ngenda nenfuna okunyolwa okulaba kunyiize People
Introducing dance reggae champion Milton Bruno. Alongside Jenna Mega in a new dance mix. Watch how the rhythm are running a new dance style.
Wrong, better them lock me up, 'cause I can't do without my baby. Ooh, burn you in the morning, burn you in the evening. Ooh, burn you, burn you, burn you, burn you, baby. Ooh, burn you in the morning, burn you in the evening. Ooh, burn you, burn you, burn you, burn you, baby. The way you smile, it turns me on. Is that my favorite perfume you're wearing, hun? You know just what to do to keep my calm. I can't do without you, baby. Feeling for you, I need a hint. Like gravity, I'm pulling you toward my lips. I feel like a star every time we kiss. I can't do without you, baby. Ooh, burn you in the morning, burn you in the evening. Burn ya, burn ya, burn ya, burn ya, baby. Burn you in the morning, burn you in the evening.
just what I need, you should know. Baby, I won't hurt you. Let me rock you and steady, let's go. Baby, I'll take it slow. There's no doubt I just wanna make you mine. It's you and me, in the night.
Yo, this is Black Box and you're hanging with DJ Santos.
Cause